So for question number 16, you have a rectangular lawn like this, and the measurements are given here. Measurements of this rectangular lawn. This is 75 meter by 60 meter. Let's call it ABCD. 75 meter is the length. 60 meter is the breadth. Okay. Next, it has mm, this rectangular lawn has two roads, each 4 meter wide, running in the middle of it. One parallel to the length and the other parallel to the breadth. So you have one road here, which is parallel to the length. Okay. This is the road which is parallel to the length. And you have another road in the middle, which is parallel to the breadth. Now you understood what it means. So this road is of width 4 meter. What do you mean by the width of the road being 4 meter? This is 4 meters, and this is also 4 meters. The question is, find the cost of graveling the roads at rupees 14.5 per square meter. That means you have to find out the area of this. Once you get the area of this, what is the cost? 14.5 rupees for 1 meter square. So this much meter square, after finding out the area of this, you multiply the area of this shaded part by 14.5. Any questions? No. Then we'll proceed with uh,
Sir,
method.
excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, can you please explain once more?
Explain what?
Sir, what you explained just now, as I was having network issue.
What is the question? What is the precise question that you want to ask? Like you could not understand the statement of the problem. You could not understand what? You could not understand
Yes,
why we have to.
statement of the problem.
Huh?
Statement of the problem.
If you see statement of the problem is find the cost of graveling the road at 14.5 per meter square. See, this is these are the two roads, right? One parallel to the length and the other parallel to the breadth, right? If we can find out the area of this shaded part, okay, then what is the cost given here? 14.5 for 1 meter square. That is the cost. If we can find out this area, then you simply multiply this area by 14.5 and you get the total cost of graveling. What do you mean by graveling? Putting gravel stones on the road. That is what is meant by graveling. Okay, so that is what
Yes, sir.
this is. Now the point is how to find out the area uh, of this road. Okay, in order to find out the area, and this forms a rectangle here. This is a rectangle. What is the length of this rectangle? What is the length of this rectangle? Length of this
Sir, 4
rectangle is
meters.
60. You see this 60 here. The length is 60 meters. Understood? And what is the breadth?
Yes, sir.
Breadth is 4
4.
meters. So you can find out the area of this rectangle. Next, what you do is you find out this area, the area of this rectangle. Okay, you find out the area of this rectangle. Okay, what is the length of this rectangle? This is the length. And what is the length given here? 4 meters. So you can find out the area of this rectangle. Next, what you do is you find out this area, the area of this rectangle. Okay, you find out the area of this rectangle. You find out the area of this rectangle. Okay, what is the length of this rectangle? This is the length. And what is the length given here? 75 meters, right?
75.
And the breadth is 4 meters. So you can find out the area of these two rectangles. But the problem is, and then you add up the areas, right? But the problem is when you add up the areas of these two rectangles, you see that we are considering this part, that this square that we have here, this part is considered double, isn't it? One for the first rectangle and one for the second rectangle, right? One for the vertical rectangle, one for the horizontal rectangle. We are considering this area twice, right? Isn't it? So that is why you will have to subtract this area of the square once. When you are considering the vertical rectangle, when you're considering the vertical rectangle this way, you're considering the entire area. When you're considering the horizontal rectangle this way, again you are taking the entire area. So what happens? This area you're taking double, isn't it? That is why you have to remove this area from the once you just have to remove. Just once you have to remove. That means you have to subtract from the sum of the areas of the rectangles. You have to subtract the sum. You have to subtract the area of the square. Okay, that is the logic behind this sum. So let us first find out the area of the rectangles. And what is the? Can you tell me what is the side of this rectangle or square? This is 4 meters. This width you see is 4 meters. So this is a square of side 4 meters. So the area is 4 square, right? That you have to subtract. So let us find out area of the horizontal, or let's say area of the road parallel to the length. Area of the road parallel to the length. Area of the road parallel to the length is length into breadth. What is the length here? We are talking about the blue rectangle. Length here is 75
75.
and the breadth here is 4. Okay. So 75 into 4 is 300 meters square. Next, area of,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
So why did we do 75 into 4?
because this length here, the length of this rectangle is 75, because this is 75. Understood? Length into breadth. This is the length of this
Yes.
rectangle and this is the breadth of this rectangle, 4 meters. Now you got it.
Yes, sir.
Area of the road parallel to the breadth. Area of the road parallel to the breadth. Now we are talking about this red rectangle, vertical rectangle. What is the length here? Length here is 60. So 60. And what is the breadth here? Breadth here is 4
4.
meters. 60 into 4. So this is 240 meters square. Okay. Now area of the common square. You see here this square that I am talking about, which we are considering twice when we are adding up the rectangles, that we are going to see area of the square common to the rectangular roads is equal to 4 square, because each side, I said each side of the square is 4, because this is 4 and this is also 4. So therefore, and this is also 4 and this is also 4. So each side of this is 4. That means it is a square, and therefore area has to be 4 square, which is equal to 16 meters square. Hence, what is the area of the roads? You add up the horizontal area 300 meter square. Next, you add up the vertical area of the vertical road, and you subtract the area of the square once, because you have considered the square twice. That's it. So this is 540 minus 16, which is 524 meter square. Okay, that's the area of this road. Okay, now the cost of graveling. What is the cost here? It is given to be 14.5 per square meter. So 1 meter square of graveling costs 14.5 rupees, 14.5. Therefore, 524 meter square of graveling costs 14.5 into 524. Okay, so which is equal to 145 by 10 into 524, and cancel with 5.
Sir, 7598.
How much?
7598.
7598.
Yes, sir.
So this also cancels. 262. Yes, 7598 rupees. So this is the cost of graveling. Understood. So the only catch here was in this problem that when you are adding up the area of the rectangle, you are considering this area of the square twice. That is why you have to subtract the area of the square. See here, when I have added up the area of the rectangles, I'm subtracting the area of the square once, because this area here I have considered twice. That is the catch of this problem. Okay. We proceed to the next problem. So the next problem that we are going to do here is number 20. The question is, the diagonal of a square is 5 root 2 meter. Find the area and perimeter. So we draw a square. This is a square. The diagonal of this square is 5 root 2. So we draw the diagonal first. Any diagonal you can draw. You can draw the other diagonal also, BD, no problem. So this is 5 root 2 meter, length of this diagonal. Question is, find the area and perimeter. Okay. Now you know that what is the length of the diagonal of a square? It is a root 2. If each side of the square is a, so that is why we assume let each side of the square be a. Let each side of the square ABCD be of length a units. Okay. Therefore, from the formula, what is the length of the diagonal? Therefore, length of the diagonal from the formula, if each side of the square is a, you know that the length of the diagonal is a root 2. I gave you this formula. If you look back, what is given here? But what is the length of the diagonal given here? 5 root 2. So according to the problem, a root 2 is equal to 5 root 2, isn't it? And therefore, we can find out the value of a from here. That means a here is 5 root 2 by root 2. If you divide both sides by root 2, you get 5 root 2 by root 2. Root 2 and root 2 here cancel. You simply get a is equal to 5. So each square side of this square is of length 5 meters, because length of the diagonal is in meters, so we'll use meters. Now once we get each side of the square, now it is very easy to find out the area and perimeter. Hence, what is the area of the square? Hence, area of the square is equal to a square is equal to 5 square, which is 25. And you also need to find out the perimeter. What is the perimeter of the square? According to the formula, 4a. So perimeter of the square is equal to 4a is equal to 4 into 5, 20 meters. And the area unit is meter square. So that's it. So area of the square is 25 meters square and the perimeter of the square is 20 meters. That's very easy enough problem. Okay. Now all the other problems that I am not doing, all the other problems are of the similar type. If you can do these problems, then all the other problems you will be able to do. And if you have doubts, you come back to me. In the problem that I'm leaving out, you try it on your own. If you are unable to do, you get back to me.
Sir, I have a doubt in question number 19.
Okay. Number 19, let's do it. The perimeter of a square is 28 centimeters. Find the area and length of the diagonal. This is just the same. The square perimeter is given to you. Okay. We say let each side of the square ABCD be of length a meters. Each side of the square say is of length a meters. So we are taking each side as a. Therefore, what is given here? The perimeter is given. So if a is the length of each side, what is the perimeter of the square? Therefore, perimeter of the square ABCD is equal to 4a. And what is the perimeter given? According to a problem, perimeter is given to you as 28. Therefore, 4a must be equal to 28. That means a is equal to 28 by 4. This is 7. So getting each side of the square as 7 meters. So what is the question is find its area and the diagonal. So let's find out the area. Therefore, area of the square ABCD is equal to a square, and the value of a is 7, which is 49 meters square. And length of the diagonal, you know that the length of the diagonal of a square is a root 2. So length of the diagonal of the square ABCD is equal to a root 2. And what is the value of a we have found? 7. So 7 root 2 meters. You can leave it at 7 root 2, or you can find out the value of root 2. In fact, by the time you reach class 9, you will know that you will have to uh, memorize the value of root 2. So in fact, what we do is we memorize the value of root 2 and root 3. Value of root 2 is 1.414. Okay, so that when you put it here, 1.414, you get 9.89 meters. Okay, that's it. Any question?
No, sir.
Then we'll do the last problem of this exercise, number 25. The question is, the cost of plowing a square field at rupees 13.5 per square meter is 5400. Find the cost of fencing the field at 28.5 per meter. Very interesting question. First, plowing the field. What do you plow? You plow land, right? You're plowing land. That means you're plowing the area of the land. But when you're fencing, what do you fence? You fence the length. That means the area of the this plot of square field is given to you. You have to find out the perimeter. Okay, and just if you remember one problem on fencing I did, the length of the perimeter into the cost of fencing will give you a total cost of fencing. But here, area is not given to you directly. What they have given you is they have given you the cost. From this cost, you will have to find out the area. Till the problem that we have done till now, you are finding out the area and then you are finding out the cost. But here, the reverse is the case, where the cost is given. Now you will have to find out the area. Okay, so let's draw a square first and see. Let's try to understand the problem. This is a square field. Okay, and the inside of the field, this area needs to be plowed. This area needs to be plowed. Okay, so all the sides of this square field are equal. Fine. First, and the total cost is also given, and the cost per square meter is also given. That means if we can find out the area of this shaded area, that is the square area of the field, then we can get the total cost. But the total cost is given, so that means we'll get an equation. Let's say that each side of the square is of length a. Let each side of the square field be of length a meters. Let each side be of length a meters. Therefore, what is the area? Area of the square field. It is a square meter square. Whether you write it or not, it's okay. But it's a square. Area of the square field is a square. Now, what is the cost of plowing this field? It is 13.5 for 1 meter square. So 1 meter square of plowing costs rupees 13.5. Therefore, a square meter square of plowing would cost how much? 13.5 into 13.5 into a square, right? which is equal to 13.5 a square. This much is the total cost. But what is the total cost given here? Total cost given here is 5400. So therefore, according to the problem, this 13.5 a square is the total cost. And since the total cost is given to be 5400, so we can equate this to 5400, from which we can find out the value of a, right or wrong? Any questions till this part? No questions? Everyone understood? Understood? So you can find out the value of a from here. So a square is 5400 divided by 13.5. So now this is 54. Shift one decimal to the left. So you have to give 10 on the in the numerator, divided by 135. Now you can cancel. You can cancel with I think 15. You can cancel. This is 15.9 and this is 15.3 and then 15.6. Yes. And again you can cancel with 9 here, 400. So a square is 400. That means what is a here? A here is square root of 400, which is 20 meters. So each side of the square is 20 meters. How did we get each side of the square? With the help of this total cost. With the help of this total cost, we got each side of the square to be 20 meters. Now the question is find the cost of fencing. So when you are fencing this, when you are fencing here, you are fencing each of the sides, each of the boundaries. That means you need to find out the perimeter of the square. Okay, you are fencing all this. Fine. So let's find out the perimeter. Perimeter of the square is equal to 4a, is equal to 4 into 20, which is 80 meter. Now this entire length 80 meter needs to be fenced. If you see this entire length 80 meter needs to be fenced. And what is the cost of fencing? The cost of fencing is 28.5 per meter. So 1 meter of fencing costs how much? Rupees 28.5. Therefore 80 meter of fencing costs 28.5 into 80. Okay, so let us find out how much this is. This is equal to 285 by 10 into 80. So that 10 will cancel here. So you get 285 into 8. If you multiply, you get rupees 2280. And that is the cost of fencing. So what happens? Again, just a short summary of this problem. With the help of the cost of plowing, with the help of this cost of plowing 5400, we found out the length of each side of the square. Once we found out the length of each side of the square, now we found out the perimeter of the square. With the help of the perimeter of the square, we found out the cost of fencing. That is here total 2280. Okay. Any question here?
No, sir.